Two of the best centers in the NBA of this era.
Especially when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers. I mean, they traded him to Memphis for his brother, and that does all seem like fiction, doesn't it?
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
And you have to give some credit to the play calling, getting the ball to guys in spots where they can really do something with it.
Collison is out there with Garrett Temple. Then it's Matt Barnes. Then there's Caspi. And it's Cauley Stein in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, after suffering a hip injury at Texas, DeMarcus Aldridge spent 2 months shooting from a chair, and his form improved dramatically. Now his go-to move is his fadeaway high-release jumper. It's an unstoppable shot, and Aldridge is so confident in it, he says, once the shot's up, I'm getting back on D. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. He's got a great touch. Well, for the last few seasons, we've seen a shift in how teams approach offense. And Chris, what do you think of the way the NBA is heading in terms of how teams lean more towards three-pointers?
Well, it just depends on the skill set of your team. If you have guys that can let it fly and knock it down, then I think so. But I think to use analytics as an excuse or to copycat a team that wanted shooting threes and you don't have the skill set, I think, is just fool's gold. You're fooling yourself, you're fooling your fans. And so I think really it's a team playing to their style of play and to their players. And I think if you look at San Antonio, one of the best things about Coach Pop is that he's reinvented the way that they play. They used to play slow-down defense. Now they play speed-up, fast-paced ball. And that's only because of the players that he had and how his personnel changed. And I think you need to play to your personnel and to your skill set.
Great points. Caspi, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Great aggressiveness, attacking the hoop with reckless abandon. Just time to dunk by. Here.
Collison's shot is good.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Simmons. Anderson's got 5.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Poked away and stolen by Simmons. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And some changes here for the Kings. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Cauley Stein. Gay comes in for Barnes. And it's a follow in for Darren Collison. Here's Gay. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And Dave Yeager, a meticulous coach, considered a great X's and O's guy.
Well, all you can say is he's a hard-working coach who lives for the game. You see his resourcefulness, making adjustments in big games. Unassuming personality-wise, but he brings tremendous passion to his job.
And Temple kicks to Gay. Soft touch off the glass. He has 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And one thing with Rudy Gay is that you know what he's going to give you each game. One of the more reliable scorers in this league.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Casper. Parker passes to Green. 56 seconds left here in the second. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And Chris, for Rudy Gay, he's reliable. Game to game as a scorer.
And you sure can't overstate how important that is to a team. You always want to have someone that can get buckets every night. Rudy Gay has been that guy his whole life. That's an aggressive approach to the rack, but still he calmly floated it in.
They set the pick, and Gasol comes to help. Kicks to Tolliver. Misses the 3. San Antonio leading by 8. From deep, Green. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Follow against Aldridge. Here's Temple. He's had some playing time, but no scoring from him. A putback, Cousins on the follow.
Oh, Kevin, it's just the perseverance of Cousins. Always stays active on the board.
Got it!
No.
Got it! What a
Come
shot!
on, no way.
OMG, that's how you silence a crowd.
And that concludes the first half. Spurs lead by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.